Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I know it's been a little while, but let's catch up a little bit. And if you're new here, my name is Summer. I post tons of things having to do with books, all things coffee and e-readers, which I don't have any on my table right now, but I am working on a reading on my Kobo only for a week. So if that sounds exciting to you, make sure you subscribe. And this video, I'm not sure where this is going to go. This is truly going to be like an exploration vlog. I'm also planning on doing like my followers dictate my bookish day based on polls on Instagram. I just haven't had a chance to do that one yet, but I'm going to do that one because it's been highly requested. And somebody else also requested a swap my screen time with reading. So I've got so many fun ideas, so many things that you guys are coming up with and suggesting to me, and I really, really appreciate it. So let's hop into today's vlog. Got some updates for you. And by the way, I know that I've told my members this. I can't remember if I've told everybody else this, but the reason I have not been vlogging as much is because I've been having really weird vertigo. And for some reason, sometimes reading books just like the worst thing in the world. Reading books can trigger it, driving can trigger it, editing, like just little spices of editing. So if you notice that my videos are like slightly less edited, thank you for just being kind on that, just because sometimes it's easier for me to just do like a point and shoot, even if like I cough or I have a pause or something awkward happens. Right now, I just appreciate the patience and like continuing to watch until I get that vertigo stuff figured out. I have been going to different doctors. I'm hopeful it's gonna get figured out, but it just is what it is right now. So thanks for your patience. I have my Target version of The Night and the Moth because I need to update you on this. I've got a really delicious coffee. I've been trying to do less caffeine, so this one's actually half calf. I've been doing decaf and half calf to try and like help with the whole vertigo thing because I said I didn't need to cut it out, but like I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna see anything that I might need to do. I was unpacking my Disney bag from last year because I needed to use my backpack for something because I wanted to get some sunshine, so you can see some stuff back over there. But I got the cutest candle at World Market the other day. Oh, as I almost injured my begonias. I got this really, really, really cute candle. Oh my gosh, now I can't even talk because I don't have any caffeine. But I thought this would be so cute for a tarot reading. When it burns, it's just a really, really, really pretty glow because this candle is so freaking pretty. So if we're into any tarot readings, those would be easy for me to edit because it's just like 1 section, 2 section, 3 sections. So if anyone's interested in a good old tarot reading like the olden days, let me know. And then also, one of my good friends gave me this really cute little begonia. It's not flowering, like it had a bunch of flowers and they all actually just fell off yesterday except for like this one. There's a couple new little buds, and yes, I know begonias are usually like an outdoor plant, but I have had so much construction go on outside of like near my balcony that there's just like dust constantly, and I'm waiting for that to kind of be done. And so this guy is just chilling inside with me. It actually was flourishing. It had like 5 flowers at once that looked like way bigger than this one, and they had opened and they were just gorgeous. So I don't know, this little guy might be fine being inside with me. So we'll see if we get this a more permanent home and get some soil so I can actually plant. So that's what I've been up to. And yesterday I started the audiobook for The Night and the Moth because I just was having a really hard time to get into it. You know when you've just like been trying to read a book for a really long time? I also like didn't want to read it because then it would be over. And there's a second one because this is a brand new duology. So if you guys, by the way, haven't seen the signing with Rachel Gillig, I'll link that below. And I'll put it in like the little side top thing if you're on a device that lets you watch that, because that was really fun. I do have another author signing coming up actually very soon at the beginning of July that I'm so excited about, and some of you may have seen me post on Instagram about it, so if you know who it is, get excited about that. Otherwise it might remain a surprise. But she sent me a book a few months ago after we chatted on TikTok, this author that I'm going to see in early July, so that'll be fun. And then I was also thinking of looking through some past things. Like I have a Ren Fair vlog. I have old Disney vlogs that I never edited. So when and if, we're going to say when the vertigo gets better, I would love to go through and edit those. I could just make them members only though, in case like not everyone's excited to see them, but let me know. And anyway, so Night of the Moth, I actually am really into this now. I'm on chapter 3. it took the audiobook to get me there, just because there's an interesting prologue that I didn't quite understand, but like the audio really brings it to life. So thank you so much to Audible for that one, for just having really good audio for Night in the Moth. So if you're feeling like sometimes you can't get into fantasy, check out the audiobook. I swear, like 9 times out of 10, it will get me into the book, and then I'll actually read the physical book. So there's that. And I've been reading the Target version with the deckled pages. Thank you guys so much for remembering what that was in that last video. My mind was just like, I was like, they're old, but not old. I couldn't remember what they were. So deckled pages on the Target version. And then I've got the big sprayed edges Barnes & Noble version as well. So let's go ahead, and today my plan is to read. I need to clean up a little bit, do a little bit of a Sunday reset. And then I also might take some of my books and donate them to a local bookstore, see if they have any like trade-in programs, because my usual bookstore that I normally take my books to has not been available because they closed unexpectedly. Like they just announced it and then they were closed like 2 days later. So I'm gonna check that out. It's always fun to go to a new bookstore. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you feel like it's always fun to go to a new bookstore no matter what, just because it's like a new experience. This is going to be a local bookstore. I do love Barnes & Noble just because it's so pretty in there, but I always love supporting local bookstores. So there's that. Let's see where this vlog takes us, and let me know also what you are reading and how your day is going. Okay, so let's talk about some of the books that I think I'm going to donate. I was convinced, I showed like my whole disorganized bookshelf. It's a lot right now. Mara bought me this cute little thing. Oh my gosh, that's where my box cutter went. I've been looking for this. Anyway, there's like, I need to clean up this whole thing because there's like random stuff on it, but she bought me this like cute little medieval thing that lights up. I just need to make it look cuter. I also did get a book cart that I need to build, but I was convinced to keep the Cloisters because I heard that one was actually pretty good. And I think I'm going to keep Immortal Longings as well. There's some on here that I feel like might be able to go, so I might see if I can put more in this box. Powerless is not going. None of these are going. These are, I was just moving them around to see what was behind them. Let's see. So Small Angels, this one I just don't know if it sounds that entertaining anymore. It did at the time for Book of the Month. I don't know if this new bookstore is going to take Book of the Month books, but that's what I've got right now. The Resort, I love this book. I just have 2 copies of it, so I don't need this one anymore. A Fate Inked in Blood, I wanted to love this duology. I just didn't, but it has the pretty sprayed edges blue. I did list a bunch of these and more that I actually mailed out to some people on Instagram. So if you guys, again, I think I mentioned that earlier, but I post a lot of things on Instagram and TikTok, like when I'm not posting long form videos, so make sure you're following me there. Husbands and Lovers by Beatrice Williams. This one just didn't sound that interesting anymore. This one, I realized I have a Kindle copy. Somebody said they really love this one. But I have a Kindle copy. Someone was trying to convince me also to keep these 2, these Violent Delights and Flawless by Elsie Silver. I'm just, I don't know. I need to like find room on my bookshelf for books that I really, really, really want to read or that I'm obsessed with. So that's just where I'm trying to make some of these decisions. I've got a couple more, like if we look down here. Let's see. This one was a gift from someone, so I'm keeping that one. Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I don't know about that one. Midnight Sun is staying just because nostalgia. You know, you know. Age of Vice, I'm not sure about that one. And Good Left Undone, I'm kind of like, that one might go too. Like the Book of the Month ones, I just like never read. I don't know, I like needed to be choosier, but I wasn't. Same thing with, I think I have 2 copies of Mexican Gothic. And a couple, I'm going to keep that one. I still need to read that one. That one's a gift. Let's see what else we have. Starling House, Breathless. I think I'll probably still read those ones. What else do we have? Oh, these ones these are going. I'm sorry. Tell me your thoughts on this in the comments, but these were based on Disney. I did like the fine print. Like it was okay. I never read Final Offer, but terms and conditions like threw me over the edge. And the reason I got all 3 of these at once, I should pull the stickers off before I bring them, but the reason I got all 3 of these was because I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to get these two, and I was in the middle of this one doing a 24-hour reading vlog, which I'll actually link that one below as well so you can watch it in case you're new and you didn't get to see that 24-hour reading vlog, because that was kind of funny. And I did read this one. I did like it. And then last year when I was on my way to Disneyland, I was reading this one. It's like these three brothers who are billionaires, and they have to like get this stake in their grandfather's company based on the different terms and conditions and like contracts basically that he gave to each one of the sons. Like, it's a really cool concept. I just like don't know if I need the physical books on my bookshelf, because this one I did like. I'm tempted to keep it. This one, like, I have the audiobook too, and the narrators drove me crazy, and these are also on Kindle Unlimited, so that's why I'm like, I just don't know if I need the physical copies, so that's something else to think about. So it was funny though, because I do have those Disney vlogs, like I was saying a little bit ago, that I just never edited because I just felt a little overwhelmed by that. So I'm gonna look around, see which ones I really want, because I have so many books that are actually like shoved behind my tarot cards in my entertainment center below my TV, because there's no room on this bookshelf. This bookshelf wasn't even ever like really meant to be a bookshelf. It was like a trinket shelf from World Market. It was just so pretty, and it went with the rest of my furniture, but then it turned into a bookshelf, and you can even see it's like bowing because there's too much on it. So I need to rethink my book organization, truly. So that's what we're doing here. And then I also bought a 4-tiered little cart to be my actual TBR cart for books that I haven't read, and then I can keep my bookshelf just books that I love and books that make me happy. Oh my god, you can see do you guys see that little blue box over there? That's so funny. Leave a blue heart. This is our secret emoji for the day, is a little blue heart, because do you see that blue box underneath my TV stand? By the way, that's where all the books are. See, those are my tarot cards in the top left corner. Look at my messy apartment. But behind those, there's so many more books. And that little blue box has my book of the month that contains Silver Elite. So I need to unbox that. I'll unbox that later this vlog. So make sure you stick around for that, because it has really cool special edition pages. Like, it was a book of the month special. So I did reactivate book of the month, even though like I didn't read them for a bajillion years. I did reactivate it for that particular book, so that'll be kind of funny. But I'm gonna go through a bunch of these and decide what I want to keep, what I want to take. And I also need to go back to Costco because I got the worst grapes in the world. They taste horrible. I'm gonna return those, hopefully get some new grapes, and then take this to the bookstore. So I'll take you guys along with me. Hopefully this is a fun little just like day in my life vlog where you get to just like hang out with me. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's kind of fun for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, because it's been a little while, like I said, since I've done a full vlog. But if I can do more like these where it's more just like casual, like we're just hanging out, less edits, the better for my brain right now. So thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, I did a deep dive. I looked through a ton of them. Some of them I was confusing for other books. Like, I read all the descriptions. Like, I'm gonna keep Husbands and Lovers, gonna keep these Violent Delights as of right now. Age of Vice I'm gonna keep. The Cloisters, what else? Immortal Longings, As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow. Like, some of them I was confusing for other books, so I'm glad that I took the time to read the descriptions. So I'm gonna keep all of these. I know I have this nice space where I can put other books, or I can reorganize books that are like overflowing on the top, because you can actually see there's like Disney ears right there. There's a little gift from Mara, and there's like a bunch of pens and stuff and like tabs, but there's like books overflowing on the top shelf, and there's books over there. So that way I've got a nice little space, at least for now. Reorganize some of these. This feels really good. And then this is my box that I'm going to take to that bookstore. So we're feeling good, feeling cleansed. I needed this today. Okay, book of the month made this a little difficult on me because they had my address on both sides of the box. So I had to like do some pre-work on that. Okay, so they sent me this hat, Born to Read Books, Forced to Read Emails. That's honestly really funny. It's like a cute hat, I will say. Is this black? Does it have a ponytail holder or hole? Yes, thank goodness. Okay, cute. Got a little book of the month on the side. I don't know why that won't focus, but cute. Okay. And then we've all been waiting for is, okay, this is a, wow. It's actually quite the chunk. Oh my gosh, if you guys can't see it, let's see. Ooh, it's pretty. Trying to get it to like catch the light a little bit because the sun went behind the clouds. That's really pretty. So it has like that kind of same stuff that carries on, and then the cover is foiled. So you've got like that dove, I think is what it is. So this has been the subject of some interesting discourse where people are wondering who Dani Francis is. If anybody has any thoughts on that, please let me know in the comments, because some people have been saying this feels like it was written by AI. All of Dani Francis's socials are new. Some people are saying it actually might be the same person who wrote A Curse Carved in Bone and like The Bridge Kingdom, Danielle L. Jensen. But I think that was proven to not be true, but they're wondering if it was someone else published by Del Rey. This is just a really, really, really pretty book, you guys. I'm trying to get up here on all the detail. It is a little blurry though. I did see that some people's looked slightly better than others. So I don't know. I mean, I think this is still really pretty. So I paid like $2 extra for the special edition, I think, when I got it. But I think I paid like $7 total for the book and the hat because I reactivated, because I had kind of shut off my book of the month because I wasn't using it clearly based on my giant book of donations that are really full of book of the month. I wasn't being very choosy. So I think now that I have it reactivated, I'm just gonna be really choosy, but I'll leave the link in the description in case you want to check out book of the month, because I think they are doing hats. They have like different ones too. There's like fuzz on it, but there are different versions of these hats for people who start their subscription or they reactivate. So I don't know, Silver Elite has been touted as kind of like a Divergent for adults, like Divergent, Hunger Games, that kind of a thing. So I'm excited to read it, honestly. I did have it on NetGalley, and then I got so behind, which is a whole other video that I need to do. Let me know in the comments if you think it would be fun to have another, I think I did this during Vlogmas, and it was actually one of my most popular videos during Vlogmas, was me organizing all of my ARCs and my TBR list into my journal. And people seem to really like that one. So maybe I will do that again if you guys would find it interesting. So I am gonna put this on my TBR shelf or my cart. It is really pretty. Actually, for right now, we're just gonna put it right there in my empty space. Okay, that's not gonna work because the Alchemist is smaller, but I also need to put Rebel Witch and Heartless Hunter wherever it is together. I need to reorganize these a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure that I actually had space on my shelf for once. Oh, see, that looks really cute. You can kind of see the foil there a little bit. The light will catch. Because unfortunately, like I said, the light kind of behind the clouds, but so much better. I have a whole box to take over. And like I said, I kind of went through some of these and decided to keep some that people talked to me about on Instagram, and just some I read the descriptions and I was like, oh, I was totally confusing some of these with others. So I feel much better, much less cluttered. And when you walk into my apartment, this is like a central part because obviously books are a central part of my life. So having that unorganized just kind of made me feel a little cluttered, a little messy, a little just not the best. So I feel like this is perfect. Makes me feel better already. So after I organized everything, I went to that bookstore. I've never been there before, but it was honestly really, really, really cute. They had a fantastic selection, and I had to drop my books off and wait to find out what I got. So in the meantime, I looked at these mystery books, and of course, it's one of my traditions, so I had to bring one of these blind dates home with me. Okay, so we are back home. This is just so, I don't feel like I focused on this enough. Speaking of camera focus, it has like this really cool wax seal, which, okay, hold on, camera, there we go. Okay, look how cool that is. So again, our clues for what I picked up are science fiction, time travel, late 20th century Russia, one chance to reset the future. So before I open it, if we haven't done a secret emoji yet, I can't remember if I've already done a secret emoji. do like a little red heart with a crown. Those are our secret emojis for the vlog. I like to leave those so I know that if you watch this part of the video, you'll know what the emojis are. So red heart and or a crown for this part. And go ahead and leave your guesses. This reminds me of a TV series called Timeless. Did anyone watch that? It was canceled, but I love that show. Like, it was so bad, it was good. It was just really good. I don't know, I miss it. I might rewatch it. See if I can find it anywhere, but let me go ahead and undo this. I'm filming a TikTok at the same time, so I feel like I have to like go back and forth between clips. But it's like I don't want to break the seal because it's so pretty. See if there's a way I can just like, okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere. Okay, I was trying to keep it together for the TikTok and I just accidentally like ripped part of the seal off. Sad. You can kind of see through it, I think. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Yep. Onyx something. Yep, just had to rip that off. Onyx. Anna or Anna. Okay, I have not read this, but I have been wanting to. Let's see. I can pause to read. Okay, I'm gonna link this below in case you want to add it to your Goodreads or in case you want to check it out. But honestly, that was a really good blind date because I have been wanting to read this. So that was perfect. And let me know if you have read this because I'm really curious. Let me know if you're going to add it to your TBR. Let me know if you've ever read anything by this author before. But overall, this just looks really, really, really good. So, successful blind date with the book, other than the fact that I had to break this. But, you know, ew. Oh, there's just like fibers. Okay, I thought that was something grosser. Anyway, I hope that was funny. I hope it made you laugh. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you haven't already. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know what you're up to. Go ahead and do the secret emojis. Please give this video a like, and I hope you enjoyed this little come along with me on my day. Let me know if you would like more of them, and I will see you very soon for the next one. See you later. Thanks so much for watching.